Hello everyone. Here we are once again today. My name is Debbie Gibson and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin'Up in Ontario, Canada. If you're looking for a demonstrator, I would love to be yours. You just need to live in Canada. Anyways, today, once again, I'm not going to do a card. However, something that I have taught to the ladies that take a lot of classes with me, and I just thought I would do a video so that, for two reasons actually. Number one, so that we have it here, we can all come back and look at it to refresh our memories. And number two, for those of you who don't know how to do it, I thought this might be kind of fun since it's the gift giving season. So let's just turn the camera here and we will get started. So we are going to make a bag today. All those presents that you're busy now getting, it's kind of fun to make your own bags sometimes, to put them in there. Move that a little bit. So when I do a bag, I like to use my scoring board. You can use your paper trimmer. I just find that for some reason, when I make a bag, I just prefer the scoring board. You need 2 sheets of the same designer series paper, 12 by 12, and you need some. I prefer to use the Tombow. And of course your scoring tool and some ribbon and some scissors. Okay, so let's get started. First thing you're going to do, I'm going to move that one out of the way for a minute, is use my scoreboard here. And I'm going to use my fatter end so I don't cut through the paper, but I'm going to score it at 3. Nice thing about the scoring board, okay, maybe you can't see that, but I am going at number 3 and all the way down. There's grooves in here that let your score tool just kind of slide through, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I've done 1. Now I'm just going to turn my paper 1 time, like that. Score at 3 again. Turn it again. Score at 3, so that's 3 on 3 sides, and then on my last side when I turn it, I'm scoring it at 1.5. Oh, okay, put that one aside for a moment and do the same thing over here. I just want to make sure I have my paper in the same way. There we go. I think that looks about right. Okay, so once again, 3, turn it, 3, turn it, 1 more 3, turn it 1 more time, and 1, score it at 1.5. Okay, and that's what I've done with my scoring board. Just kind of move it carefully out of the way so it doesn't fall on me here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is burnish. I'm going to fold it. My score lines, I think you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. So they're a little bit raised on the side. So that's the side I'm folding in. Okay, that's 1. 2. 3, and then for my 1.5 side, I'm going to flip my paper this way and turn that this way. And that will be like, okay, the corresponding side. It's going to look pretty one on the other side. It'll be like that, a little flap. What I also like to do, and I'm going to do it now, is you don't have to do this, but I like to put a little bit of glue on this side here just to hold it in place. It doesn't move on me. Put that aside, and then I'll do this side. Okay. These are fun bags. You can do these for every single occasion. When I have done classes, in the past especially, not so much these days because I've been very, very busy, but I have made bags for all my class people that are getting a package from me, and they've been receiving it quite often in a really pretty bag. And it's also a good way if you have a lot of retired DSP and you want to find a good way to use it up. This is the perfect solution to do that with. And they're lots of fun. Just going to get that little bit of glue off so I don't stick my hand in it. Okay, so now on this, I'm bringing this one back just because it's dry now. So what I'm going to do is this corner down here, it's hard to see. If I flip it over, maybe that's easier. So this corner here and this corner here on these squares, they're going to get cut off. So you're just cutting up to the score line. And you can always use that for something else on a card, or you can make a tag out of it, whoops, for your bag. Done that too. So many possibilities. And they're so fun to make. Birthday bags, Christmas bags, Valentine's bags, you name it. Easter, sky's the limit. Okay, so that one you can see the two corners have been cut off. This one, I'm going to do similar but not exact. All I'm going to do this time is cut the square, the same corner. I'm cutting up just up to the score line, but I am not cutting it off. So I'm only cutting it the one side on the inside, and I'll cut this one as well, so that it's like that. Okay, I'm going to bring in my silicone mat just to kind of save a little bit of space, or not space, but glue, just in case it gets on my mat here. So that one, and what I like to do is just fold those up so I can see exactly my placement. And then this one here, remember, because I've done this the wrong way sometimes, where I've had it flipped over thinking, oh yeah, this is great, and then all of a sudden I have, oops, my bag, it's one side is on the inside, one side is on the outside. You don't want to do that. So just make sure that everything is the same. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my Tombow and just put some glue right up to, but not across, that score line, because you don't want any glue up here or it's going to be a big mess. Bring this one back, and remember to have the right side that you're folding or putting onto it, and then just line it up and put it over that glue. And just let it kind of sit for a moment so that you can have it all come together. Okay, just want to see, oops, you know what? I think I put it a little bit too far, even though I just told you not to do that. Let me see here. I think, okay, it'll be fine. Don't do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really didn't want to have it all the way up there. But let's see. Okay, it'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is bring in the sides and glue it down. So I'm putting glue on here. That's what happens when you're talking and not watching. And okay, so, and I like to do them one at a time. So I'm bringing in have the glue there, bringing it up and swinging it across, so that it's going to end up standing like this. And it is a little bit difficult to show this totally on the video, but I'm hoping that you can understand what I'm doing. So I'll show that again. Put some glue on here, the flap that was up. So that's why it's a little bit tricky doing this on a video. Okay, and then maybe if I swing it around this way, you can see. And then I'm going to bring it in and put it down. Yeah, that works better. Oops. Do that. A little awkward when I'm doing it. Sort of upside down here. Turn that around again. Then you're going to just basically see how it comes together like this. So then, how was this before? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue on the side here. Oops. Again, not over that score line. And I think what I'll do at the same time is put the glue on the other side too. And that will make it a little bit easier. There, so you can see how there's glue here and glue here. Then you're going to bring it up together. Come here, bag. And I'm going to lay it down and fold the side up. There we go. And then you can see I've brought it together and matched it up at the side here. And the same thing, I have glue on here, so I'm just going to fold it down, match it up to the sides. There you can see. And there we have a nice little bag. So I'm going to just lay it down this way and bring my bone folder in and just kind of go over that glue on the inside. Make sure it sticks. And the other side as well. There we go. And there's your cute little bag. So now I'm bringing in a paper punch. You might have something with a little bit bigger hole, a little smaller hole. I don't know, I'm sorry what the size this is. It's the smaller of my paper punches though. You can measure it if you want to. I'm just going to eyeball it. So I just like to go in and just kind of do that and go over. And like I said, I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. And then I'll flip it across and measure and do the same thing on the other side. And again, I'm just kind of looking down and eyeballing it. And then we're going to bring in my ribbon. Now when I do this, let me see, sometimes, let's see, oh, it's going to be okay. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to guess and then I'll measure it for you. So I'm going to do that, let's see here. Oops, I think I need a different ribbon. I didn't realize this one was empty. Okay, so let's just see here. I will cut this and then I will tell you how my measurement is here. It depends on how long you want your handle to be, really. Okay, let's just measure this and see here. So it's about 13 inches. Goes right across the bottom here. I don't think there's enough on this side. No, it's too short. Okay, hold on one second. I have to just get some ribbon. Okay, I found one. This paper, by the way, too, is the Peaceful Garden. It's so pretty, and this ribbon coordinates nicely with it, so we'll use that. So because I've already cut this, I'm not going to use it for this right now. I'll use it for something else, but I'm just going to measure it this way. This is what I tend to do anyways. And then I'll do one more. Remember, that was about 13 inches. You can go a little bit less if you want. It's really a personal preference on what you want to do. Whoops, stuck to my hand there. Okay, so now just going to feed it back through my hole. This one side. Tie a knot. And you don't want to use ribbon that's too thin, because otherwise it'll just pop through your hole. So that's not going to be fun if you lose your handle. But that will work. And then just put it through the other side. Put a knot on this side so your knots are on the inside, and you can trim those down. I have some pinking shears, so quite often I will pink them at the end so that it doesn't fray, but it's not necessary. But there's one handle, so so that gives you an idea on a 13-inch sort of how big the handle is. And then you just pop around to the other side and do the other one. And see how fast these bags come together, and you can do them in different sizes. Excuse me. And but this is really a nice size for gift giving. Or you could make a sorry, my voice is going crazy here. You could make a variety of cards and put those in and give some cards as a nice gift. But there is your bag. I hope you like that. I hope you give this a try and use it for all kinds of occasions and have a great time with them. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Just looking for my mouse. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you give that a try. And remember, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm just going to turn this around. There we go. Just hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, a comment, and that would help me greatly. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and we shall be back again soon. Bye now.